Hello. What a way to start. Now that we are in America season 47, I think we should all start with the national anthem. Do you want to kick us
I
off?
do. This is the only thing I know. I've probably heard the American national anthem enough times. The thing I remember is that it's hard.
It is very hard. It explores the vocal range very hello, Jonathan. Oh gosh, I hear myself. Ew. Continue. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Tinglish.
You
Hello,
you you
everybody.
stopped yourself and then you were like
Yeah, I heard myself like in the background, and I was like, "Ugh, did not want to go about that." I always don't know where to put like this Google Meet like minimized window thing that I do like. Oh, can I close? Well, no, is it okay? Well,
I like putting it like where I have my chat to the side.
that's where I used to like covering your face sometimes. I'm kidding. Oh yes. Oh, say can you see Aaron by the dawn's early light? But yes, welcome. We are not here as ambassadors of the American government that I'm so ashamed of. But we're here as ambassadors of conlanging.
Wasn't it more embarrassing the first time?
Oh, absolutely. No, actually, no, because fool me once, shame on me, but fool me twice, shame on you. Like we Grover Cleveland this guy, and it's like, but why? Why? Oh, do you want to pronounce the Welsh, or do you want us to both pronounce the Welsh?
I am gonna be very British or English and ignore the Welsh.
Oh, I will gladly say the Welsh. I don't know what it's saying, so if it's something terrible, let me know. My henlad in annually. Great. I don't know what that means. I hope it's nothing vulgar.
It feels like you've never heard a Welsh person. Like I feel like that's what I would get if I saw the IPA and had never heard Welsh. Like
Shall we get started? Have we entertained the populace enough?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh darn it. No, I knew it was going to happen too, Jonathan. I knew it.
I think that I didn't try my hardest. I did try and warn against the reading it at the same time.
Why am I sharing you? Gosh darn it. Hold on. I'm stupid. Stop sharing. How was I sharing Chrome tab? Share.
Okay. So
okay. I don't know why. I thought I was seeing like you twice. That was really weird. So we're going to go down to the former Bouba Republic of Polistan, which I forget what it's called. Bouba Republic of Yasodonia. That's what it is. I got to commit that. So Yinzel had some choices to make. They were actually very binary choices, thankfully, which makes tie breaking really easily. Thankfully, there were no ties, which was nice. So,
well, I feel like I should have like been quiet when I saw there was a tie, because it ultimately backfired.
This is why I don't go ahead.
I will say, like, there was a realm of possibility for me, whereas like, would we do both? Like, would we have an irregular plural but like a regular plural and a indefinite? And I thought no. I thought not doing that.
Oh, excuse me. I'm like my I don't know what's going on in my nasopharyngeal area, but something's happening. But yeah, so for our non-binding poll, for the people that the public and everybody and their mom could vote on, You were thinking about where we would evolve our Paco and our plural. And this was kind of two competing ideas that we had talked about last week. So either we had some sort of like really small number system. So like 1, 2, 3, maybe that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And those would be like mapped onto, say, one probably would be something. I don't know if it would do anything, but the 2 and the 3 would become the Palcal and the plural respectively. And there would be
that wasn't the plan.
Oh, I'm gonna scroll down because I'm taking ownership of something. Continue. I'm gonna let you talk before
No, it's not worth showing on screen because I wrote like a short article. It's just like I was like, let me just like work out what this is, and then kind of just like shoved it all into the pot.
Let it be an exercise to the viewer. Why should we have to do all the work? It can be on them.
I mean, basically, like, I don't know. I was thinking about like how this sort of system could come up, and I was thinking about how like the numbers are like often one of the sources of these things. I do feel like I don't know. I think that I got excited about both ideas and then sort of realized that neither of them were especially interesting. You know?
Well, this is the non-binding poll. So we could just say this was something we kind of worked on, but kind of like just so we kind of know what the options were, just in case people didn't have a chance to vote. If you didn't vote, I'm not going to even go on that diatribe, but it seems like, in essence, that there would be some sort of modifier for, say, like a pair or some rocks, and then kind of something would happen with these numbers, and that would become the they would kind of supplant the old number system in. And this would only be for the Pockle?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it would be basically with the numbers, it would kind of force an indefinite singular, and some kind of Porcal from 3, basically.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because the weird thing with the Porcal that I guess what we're gonna have to do with the nominal option is be very creative. Like the thing that I liked about the number system was that it had a reason why 2 was like, I don't know if 2 is going to be in our, like, I guess 2 is in our Porcal, right?
Yeah.
But that's cross-linguistically a bit weird.
It is. And now that you're kind of explaining it, I'm seeing the benefits of it.
Oh my God, Miles.
No, I mean, that is just like a debate. So before I go on a tangent, I'm going to explain the option that did win. So we are going what is called a nominally derived pattern. So in essence, this is kind of going to be some sort of animate vibe where if I remember correctly, hold on, animate would mean that approximate article with an animate derived Pockland plural and I'm reading this like I wrote this up.
Well, the thing is, I think this is like a quite usual strategy, right? Like I guess the thing that is weird about it, well, not weird, the thing that's different to what we'd usually do is that rather than attaching directly to the noun, it's going to be reanalyzed as part of the article. And like, I think it's worth kind of, we don't have an articles section.
Yeah, that's going to be important. But I'm going to just.
I also, like, I kind of love that the verb is before the noun, but I kind of hate it. I feel like nouns should come first because they're usually less scary. And then I think, like, we need the article.
Oh, no, article verb.
Like, so
we can look at this. I'm the queen of formatting. Beast. Oh, also, if you are watching The Traitors this season, I don't want to spoil it.
Walking, not watching.
What'd I say?
Walking.
I don't care. If you're watching it,
in nature,
do something to it. Pay attention to The Traitors, because if you're not caught up, I fully believe there was some just like active like queer bait, like it was weird, and it felt like it was like a really pointed like homophobic like attack. Maybe I'm just being like.
Are you talking about the banishing of Bob the Drag Queen?
Yes, I am. Yes, okay. I am.
I've seen the clip. I think that it's quite funny because the thing that stands out the most. Actually, no, this is true for both franchises, or both. Yeah, franchise. Yeah.
Yeah.
They often get the people of color out immediately.
And the queer people out immediately. And like, Peppermint was the first to go out, and like the ditzy housewives were all like the first to go too.
I've heard that like one of the problems with the show is that anyone who seems smart is perceived as a threat. And so the show gets more boring the longer it goes on, because all the people who actually could possibly work it out basically just get kicked off because they would also be most likely to like be traitors in the eyes of the masses.
Yes.
Okay. So let's actually do something.
Yes, but Jonathan, it is Werewolf, the like kind of like the party game, but with like reality show stars and a castle in Scotland that's obviously a set, and Alan Cumming is hosting. And we love Alan Cumming. He's a very big pioneer. Anyway, oh, there you are. Hello. The binding poll, which you all answered it correctly, thank you, is that we are going full force into the kind of jade fricative realm. So we were kind of talking off stream, and because of kind of like the voicing of it, and with kind of our sounds in our inventory, we were thinking of going from the y to the z, kind of just going from a y to a z, kind of just going one letter forward in the alphabet, kind of there. But that kind of like patterns a little bit like, in my mind, it patterns with like Sino-Tibetan languages, where kind of like there's this really kind of near close vowel like on the realm of like fricatization.
Well,
yeah,
that one. The thing is that with it's kind of like a cart and horse thing, because like we kind of skipping to the end of it, right? This first option is the one that won.
The first option is the one that won. Yes.
So one of the things that is quite usual in languages of this pattern is this kind of shift to a sibilant Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it would be possible in theory to have both pure and pure to, based on there's some quite extreme palatalization in, like, I think like the Southern African languages are like the ones that are kind of famous for this stuff. Because you get examples where it goes to like it's you get some where it's like I think sir, I can't remember if it's k or sir and then fur. Tethys will know better.
That seems right, because there's a lot of like Africanization. Like if you look, actually, no, I don't want to look at it, but like if you look at like the Kenya Rwanda like palatalization and labelization rules, like it's bonkers. Like it just is a lot of like sh and j, like that kind of stuff down there.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree. This is really interesting. What I'm very sold on that. This to me makes sense. I think this to me makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit of a leap. And
I think that we're better off defining just a palatalization or a spirantization rule.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think honors this option as has been bound, right? And also, please note the wording is going to be included.
The wording is important, because I think that I'm gonna get some water in a little bit, but yes, it's the lingual stops that are going to kind of become the alveolar-ish boys, which I'm very, very excited about. Jake, I'm gonna let you talk, so I'm gonna get some water because my throat is like it's so dry and so cold here. God.
So one thing that I did want to talk about was how basically I can't control what's on screen, so I'll stay here.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. One thing that I realized was that we already have this proto yod. At this point, we've said it's going to S, right? This is kind of extreme, as David made the point very
eloquently. I'm sorry, eloquently.
I wouldn't use either of those words to describe it. But essentially, like this is a single step. Yes, it's quite a lot. I think that like as we moved on, we kind of settled on this idea that maybe we should include a little bit more stages, if only to make our lives a little bit easier.
Yeah. So, but I will also say that the majority of our sounds are, at least like at this stage, are voiced. So it would behoove us to kind of go to this like this stage first, and then potentially kind of do some devoicing when they are going before like the P and the K.
So,
oh, there she goes again.
I think a shift something like this and it doesn't have to all be in one go. I still don't understand. Oh, it's because I changed stuff around with what I called it once I moved it into the poll, because
Hmm.
the way that you framed it to me, I thought was a bit weird, but I agreed with the sentiment.
That's fair. That tends to be the case. Is that like, I mean, it's hard for me to express myself, and you gotta have that one extra step. A lot of like deep coded, God knows what going on in here. But yes, I like this. This is good.
So it basically means that we can work out where exactly we are at each stage. I don't think that we don't have like the I guess what's kind of funny is that like because we don't have anything there in that between section, whatever we do kind of just stands out a lot right now.
I have an idea, kind of like cooking up a little bit. Oh, good, you leave that wonderful. Let's say that this happens first, right? And that like we get this fortition, and then because this is kind of like in like a little bit unstable land, it alveolarizes. Sure, I don't know. So now, proceed.
I don't think Joe is particularly unstable, but that's fine.
And as soon as I said that, I was going to like kind of like go back a little bit, but you know what? We're fine. So let's say we go to here, right? We stop here. So now we're contrasting this duh and this j.
Where?
Oh, am I dumb?
We don't have duh.
Never mind. I'm going insane. I'm going literally insane because I'm thinking of my other language and I'm working for Conlang here and it's messing up my head. We don't have duh. So this would be like the only like thing we got going on.
But yeah is already the only thing we have going on down there, you know? If we go up to the phonology,
you want to guess
based on Tethys's, this is where Tethys's chart is
really helpful.
Great, but I don't think that we can like work off of this to then like
this is nice for this phonology. This is going to be rearranged for whatever future melding this is. And I think that we kind of...
What on earth is this?
Where are you at? This is David's special sound chain. That's what, remember? This is what he requested. This is the first sound chain that we must have. He signed off on this.
I feel like I've completely blocked that from my mind. I think happy birthday, David. I'm gonna
Yes, happy birthday, David. This is what you get. Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, we need to start like yes.
Yod fortition.
Yod fortition.
And we're gonna speed forward to Z.
I agree.
Okay.
Love that speed run there.
What is Jonathan perplexed by? Or is it by... I really don't know how... I keep forgetting how to say your name. If you provide IPA, I'll try and remember it.
Ooh, Phrygian.
Because I think I often end up in like Erin territory or Aidan.
I say Aaron, and if that's horribly off kilter, let me know.
But I think that makes sense with your accent because you're rhotic.
Go rhotic. Go rhotic. We got Yod fortition. Okay.
I forgot how much I hated the exchanges last week.
Short vowels. Yeah. And then low vowels, this happens.
This is why I don't like these charts, is because
Well, no, this is why I color code the charts. Because if you color code it, it makes sense in the long run, because you know that this happened. This is like an earlier sound change. This one is kind of like this all at oncey sort of thing, and it happened after it. And then we have like
but these don't make sense together because they're doing different things.
wait, who? These little doodles?
These two, yeah.
We'll make these like this will be like this orange. And it'll be different.
So it is kind of like, so I have the R there. I think Aidan is easier for me than Aaron. Aaron. I feel like I end up in like American, like Aaron.
Earn.
Aaron.
Earn.
Aaron.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna put this down here.
Iran is fine. I feel like, okay, do you want to tell the class what you told me earlier?
What I told you earlier.
Yes.
About what?
Some of these combos that I don't like. Well, no, it's not that I don't like them. I think like some of it is like I like vowels in hiatus in certain situations, right? I think mae, kae in Japanese, very nice, very demure, very mindful. I think it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I think based on what we're doing here, we're killing the long. We don't want. We're not ending up defining them as long vowels, but they're basically long vowels, right?
Yeah, you're basically like long vowels, sure.
And at that point, it's like, okay. I think we need to stop and we need to like.
We need to like take like 2 steps back.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to consider like 17,000 different things.
Do you still have your list of things? You know, like before.
Oh, my journal. Hold on. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like regular viewers of this are like very used to this.
Completely so. Welcome, new viewers. Yeah. So, number 1 is vowel hiatus. Like, but also the J discussion is like tied into this a little
bit. And the thing is, these things are all like intimately linked, right? So it's worth like
well, hold on. So none of the polls other than this one, correct, have been phonological in nature. Would you agree with this statement?
Say it again.
All the polls, so both this week's
that's not true, because literally one of the ones we just covered was grammatical.
No, I'm saying phonological.
I thought
No. What I'm saying is like, let's just like gut this table just to kind of like reorganize ourselves and like trudge a new path a little bit, just to kind of like see where we're going.
Just be like, and
end of table.
And like,
that's smart. You got it. I trust you. There we go. Let's see what chat's doing. Hi, chat. Oh, okay. I'm going back to the gym. I'm a gym girly. and I was in the sauna, and I was watching football in the sauna. And I felt so masked. I felt so masked watching football, well, soccer in the sauna with all like my bros. It was great. And then
In
like
the
there was some
sauna?
dudes in the sauna. What's that sauna name?
I know like masked Russian guys are like into that.
But no, okay, hear me out. These men are going into the sauna fully clothed.
Wait, what?
Fully clothed, they're going into the sauna. And your girl, I was like sweating. It was 188 degrees. It was like Chapel Rounds, like pizza down in there.
So all of this stuff is kind of bothering me, and I don't like it, and I kind of just want to delete it.
Where? This?
This.
Where are you at? Hold on. Oh God, yes. Like again, forge a new path.
Yeah. So
Val hiatus, the final frontier. These are
I think
revolutions. Let's have a Bouba starship.
I realize like I'm just gonna ignore the chat. My suspicion is that this isn't blame. I blame YouTube for making this an option. You can decide the latency of chat versus when you see it, right?
Read her.
And I think the automatic one is weirdly slow. Right?
I can't deal with it because my computer does not deal with that well enough. Okay.
You mean the slowness, or if you can't deal with it being fast?
Like sometimes like because of how like the bandwidth works, like that's why when I go into like my literally like the space where I'm supposed to like be streaming this at, like it doesn't work. God forbid, because Teams works, Zoom works, not Google Meet streaming. But I think it's because like it's going live, and that's what's doing it. But I'm going to, before I forget, this is a sound change that I think we are in concurrence with in terms of Val hiatus and in terms of and kind of where it's going to go. So I think we are in agreement that
two is are we
don't even
doing
know
the W to V? No,
not yet.
Not yet.
We're doing this first. And then, well, we know this. Boop, boop.
Okay. So we need to once we've said this,
yeah,
we need to make sure that we like write these out in a way where we're happy with them.
Yes, we will. I'm gonna put our friends down here that we.
I know that you like the idea of long mid vowels.
Let's again forging a new path. Like let's.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So this we are in concurrence with. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So I think what we do is we write the initial ones first.
But okay, I'm going to address Tinguish's question and then I will address you.
Okay. Yeah.
So the thing that I think is particularly weird about this is that we've got two similar sound changes, right? Which I think is confusing people because this yod partition, I'm going to delete the appeasing of David.
Sorry.
So this one, why is she so big? And other questions. This one is Ali.
Sorry.
And because she is strong. Right?
Yes. So this is item number 1. The J discussion has been resolved. Would you agree? Ish.
I think like I'm just gonna write this in now. Okay. So the spirantization of which we can summarize as yeah to. Are we gonna call it? Are we gonna make it? We're doing this in an environmentally motivated way, aren't we?
Correct. Yes.
So yod to S when start up. Is it all stops?
It is P and K. Yep.
And then
oh, I raised my hand. And H in the H. Any thoughts on that?
I think here going to set is fine.
Okay. So I'll just put obstruent minus voice.
Well, but no, because that would make it. So, whereas I think this needs to be like a separate thing.
Okay.
Like, if anything, it should be before this, I guess.
Okay.
So it would be because we want a rule that deals with xia and well, actually, if we're making it xia, I think we're fine. So it's literally just this one, isn't it?
It is just that one. That's the off-kilter one.
So
I have an idea.
I would make this
shut up.
yod devoicing.
Yod devoicing.
And it basically is just here to let me get this out. So do you want to okay, do we want a sh distinction? I think the answer is no.
I think the answer is no.
So we're gonna say this in the lexigy, it will not have this stage. And I don't know how well attested this is, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, and again, attested and looks possible. I'm fine with either of those. Yeah.
So,
and I think, actually, I think this is the J discussion. Other than these doodles.
And also,
it's the earth sign in me that one thing.
For A, I'm gonna say ZZ to Z.
Who's doing Z to Z? Where's that going on it? With oh, thank you. Okay. We got there.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So I think this stuff I think is fine.
Yeah. Non-low vowel.
I think that I'm okay with like, because what at the moment we're saying that we want to do something different to owl, right?
That is correct.
Which I think is fine. I think it means before we do any more of the frication stuff, I think we make another rule 3, which is it's probably just going to be one of those rules where we just list all of the situations, which I don't enjoy.
I don't enjoy either, but I'm also writing this in like Lexigy code for like easy copying and pasting in my mind. I'm gonna let you kind of, what's it called? Chat's gone very, very wonderful.
Okay.
Rowing, I would love to row. I think that would be like, I don't know. I had a lot of friends on crew and they liked it. Yes. Aaron had a sound change in his language. It went I to oi.
Mm-hmm.
I to oi. I like that. It's cool. Oh,
So
also, quick aside, my favorite thing to do at the gym now is the Stairmaster. I love the Stairmaster. It feels like I'm
Mhm.
climbing up like the mountain. Continue.
Me and my red little face
Hello.
giving rosacea.
Oh my gosh. I hear that.
Wait, wait,
I
wait.
oh,
No. This. If you want to do that stuff, just do it in the horrible table. Just do it in the,
okay, put it in the table high, please. Okay, this
in
makes
the
sense to
horrible
me.
table.
Okay, got it. Okay. You will see how the
Okay.
table works. Go away. The table will help. I believe it. So first, now this is I, this is ow, and this goes to
I kind of just want to like follow the pattern of what we're doing. Um,
I know.
um, what
You
I
make
will say is that we are basically we're gonna have like a really weird patterning of where A shows up because we
Mhm.
are losing it in a bunch of places, right?
I have a thought about now how to resolve
Okay.
these.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna kind of just go like this here and do like that. What would you say about these also, especially the first one go into this, go into epsilon, and
I think
then
that's fine.
kind of have these
Wait,
contrasting. This is where kind of the idea does fall apart with this guy. I was going to say everything goes to just that low one.
no, it's I think that's fine. You do get these diphthongs. You get like a dissimilation in points sometimes, as well as assimilation.
Wonderful. And then in that same vein, get over there. Hell yeah, brother. This becomes I love going to my IPA keyboard website because I don't have one of my own. That is the standard you get from this channel because we are lazy-ish or resourceful. It goes to its counterpart in the back area.
Is I feel like I'm gonna do a David and say I feel like that's too much for Ola.
Okay.
And
No,
like
please.
Ola. Oh no, I can see it. I can see it. But or
The one counterpart to this would be that first one kind of happening maybe first. That's only this. I'm gonna put this is idea 2A, and then this is idea 2B.
um sorry, I just saw Logan like
Hi,
hi
Logan.
Logan.
Hello.
Um okay. Um
Yeah, like how people say caught versus coat, Jonathan.
does Jonathan mean like the other way around?
I don't know, but I was making a joke.
Oh.
That's the cot merger, and coat is spelled C-O-A-T.
Mm-hmm.
The cot-coat merger.
Oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
I think the thing is, like, as an English speaker, we see these vowel combinations and we go straight to like what happened there, right?
Mm-hmm. Just to play devil's advocate, because why the hell not?
I think this is where we might end up going.
I'm kind of
but
yeah.
I really feel like okay. Right now we have a 5 vowel system.
Correct.
Okay. This kind of goes against the kind of see how things play out style. But I think it's worth having targets.
Oh, goals.
Goals.
Whoa. Okay,
So
let's go goals.
We're going to the goals. The vowels. How many?
Yes.
Because I feel like I don't know, like I'm kind of I feel like these kind of tables also like really encourage like because like some like none of these ideas are bad, right?
They're not. No.
It's all like in the detail of like what actually do we want to do.
I want to say two things, and then we're kind of I'm going to definitely number two. I think you'll say okay, and will help us kind of guide. And I think this is going to be smart. We're going to put these little doodle dads down up here, and we're going to hold this for discussion. We're going to wait on that. Don't worry about that later. We can we can either make this a poll at this very moment, or
I don't know. I don't want to pull on it. I don't want to pull on it.
Okay.
I don't want to be surprised by where we end up going.
Okay.
That's
fair. That's very fair.
Maybe I'm being a bit too control freaky, but like
this is an important thing.
Yeah, like
no.
Okay, because what I'm seeing with my eyes is like we're gonna possibly have like we've got a 5 vowel system. We seem to be on some level leaning into because we in the table that we hid that we've now deleted what was in there. Yes. At one point we were going to reduce the short vowels, right?
And I don't think that is the viable track now.
Okay.
My interpretation after at least this was we are kind of going to some sort of 7 vowel system.
Okay. I think if we're going to 7 vowels, it's worth thinking about the distinctions. Well, I remember what this is reminding me of. This is reminding me of the Wakathishu challenge, because that had this exact same situation where you had the 25 vowel combinations.
Literally.
Okay.
So just to kind of just put a little thing forward too, what I also maybe am electing is to have some sort of like just this plain ah, just fully either go back to ah or merge up to this a and
No,
kind of
because if we've got a 7 vowel system,
the duh.
then because the other, then I was like, are we going to get an 8 vowel system, like with a or ah? And I'm thinking, no, I really don't want that.
I really don't want that. I think these now are the two viable options that make sense. But
I do, the thing that I liked about the laxing was that it was going to force us to get clusters. I don't know. I was worried about what was going to happen if you only had one short a in a word, because we could romanize a schwa if we had to. Yeah. But I didn't necessarily fancy getting a schwa and then not killing it.
I like and fancy and all those. I am keen of going from a singleton to schwa and schwa gutting it like a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Betray, outlive, outwit, outsmart that schwa.
That would, I guess, it's kind of. I think part of it is also that I had part of our like whole circular logic-y thing was that we were thinking kind of about what sound changes would be cool with our articles and then applying them to everything else.
Does that mean we have a good system going on here. I think this is more organized than we were and is making sense.
Yes. No, if we want to move towards a 7 vowel system, I think that's good. I'm just trying to. It's also we're definitely not avoiding like the late Latin vibes, though, are we? Like, and I think that's fine. I think if we know we're doing it, I think it's better than kind of blindly walking into it. Right?
I mean, I could also raise you like it could be like a Bantu 9 vowel system without the top layer.
Or I guess it's not about it. The problem isn't the system; it's how we get there, right? It's that Latin has a bunch of these also. Like, and what the
I know it to my core. I want to really stray away from like anything like at least Indo-European influenced because I feel like bias. But like in that same vein, like this is not a bad system that we got going on here. This is still in flux.
I think it feels weird also because we've done this so many times. We've both done it each for our tundra langs. And we've also both done it for
the language is hello. It's okay. I don't think everybody hates the schwa. I think like It's just
Nine
kind of
vowels
like
in
easy.
like the Vietnamese nine vowels where they're spread across, I think is
Mhm.
nicer than like the
Well,
well
no
because
shade, but I wouldn't want my building to be skinny and 5 stories tall. I want it to be a nice cube because
Mhm.
it's stable, like brutalism.
I kind of I don't know. I kind of is it worth not trying to fix all of our problems at once?
Yeah, I was going to say I think we're in a good space with vowels for now, and I think we should like move on to articles and really kind of lean into that because it's going to kind of come back with vowels hiatus again. I feel like
Yeah.
we're watching like Primer or Looper or some sort of like time travel movie.
Yeah, I think let's just do the stuff that we need to make this kind of bit make sense. So
Okay. So this is taken care of.
so front vowel that I don't want to just define it as a like
What? I mean, we can put low vowel.
it's but we've even got like you, right? It's basically this is different. This is a different thing. Okay.
This is just a little doodle.
Okay.
My hair is like going like very like cockatoo today. I don't know what's going. Oh, I am fully a resident of the state of Michigan. I'm
Yay.
going to get my driver's license. I got my plate today. I'm going to put on my car, but it is too cold, so I will wait. But hooray, I got my driver's
Okay.
license.
I think it's that this rule we
Hmm.
I guess the thing is that with in you have to say which one goes first in order to define the rest of them, right?
Mhm.
Because like for example, saying we're doing this here, but
Yeah.
not for like oi, to me feels weird.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again. I
Okay,
misunderstood what you're saying.
like we're making a big deal about the specific low vowel things.
Mhm.
I feel like in the spirit, yes, in the spirit of moving on quickly, I kind of just want to say it happens everywhere.
Everywhere all at once.
I
Wait,
okay, like I don't know what to do, right? I think that I don't want to keep coming back to this conversation. I
no.
also I think like it's kind
People
of
are getting
boring.
tired of this. So like you're saying like just like this is together, period,
But
done.
I don't think I don't think we're I don't think we're going to find an easy solution to this.
That's okay. That's fine.
So,
I'm down with that.
okay,
All 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 I think is happening is that somehow, some way, this is going to happen before this doodle.
something like
Or
that. Yeah.
after. I apologize because these are these going to go to Zaze, Zo, and Zoo?
It depends on this because we've made it conditional, right?
That is true. Let's assume word initial
If
or
it's not initial, then
or
no, because we've conditioned it.
am I dumb? Am I really stupid?
No, no, no. It's nothing of the sort.
It's
It's
nothing like that.
it's it's confusing because the proto language is confusing, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think that like we need to like make another table.
Huzzah. I also want to point out Tinglish's comment is that I definitely agree with this and relate that A is plus low plus problematic.
I don't think A is problematic. I
Oh,
think
goodbye, Aaron. Sorry. Um, I know I'm problematic, and low. But I think it's more so like when it
yeah.
comes to that vowel, I'm very resistant to change it at all. Sometimes, like I find it very stable and anchoring, if that makes sense. And I think maybe that's where I relate to that problematic behavior.
Okay. So how do
Oops.
you nasal like nasals top or bottom?
Bottom.
I don't think that's the right answer, but sure.
Okay, great.
So
Stop.
stop and I don't think I counted right if I want to do this, but
Yep.
plus voice,
Mhm.
nasal, approx.
This is for our updated modern at the stage phonology.
Okay, we're saying labial.
We are.
I am gonna just call it alveolar for now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So vela, 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 glottal. Okay. Which this is why I like nasal up the top, because if you have a fricatives section, I like the stops to be with each other.
Okay, let's do it. I'm amenable because I see
Okay.
what you're saying now. Oh, it's so cold. That's why is it so cold here, Jake? Why do I live in a horrible cold landscape?
Colonialism.
Um, I know. I was just like, I always think about that. It's like I
Like,
speak English for no other reason.
I mean, your Polish ancestors. No, like in Poland, it doesn't get as cold as it gets where you are, right?
No, I would have to be like my gulag sent ancestors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
We have P.
We have P.
We have B. We have
Yes,
K. We have G.
we do.
We have no longer got a yeah. Do we wanna? We should. Let's be thorough.
I was going
I
to.
I
Okay.
kind of part of me is like, should we work with the Tethys system? But I think that we're breaking the Tethys system to an extent where I think that we need to go for the universal system first,
To
and
kind of fit
then
into something that fits more into like what we involve it into.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're the J is in red.
Oh, you
We should,
poor people. How can you see this?
this is your doing.
I
You're
I
the
like it.
cinematographer.
Oh, a topographer?
Cinematographer.
Oh, cinematographer. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am the gaffer. I'm the boom holder. I
I
am
feel like it's a bit like and now I've completely forgotten the thing I was going to compare it to.
mm, nothing compares to you.
Nothing compares to you.
Aw. Come on, Sinead.
Yeah, we haven't killed each other yet.
That's surprising. No shade.
So S
S.
from here.
Mhm. And then
These should be in groin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And also yes.
Kind of.
Oh no, wrong thing. Help. Text.
Like this is the other side of it, right? We're gonna we I think we're losing every W.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll put her in brackets. No, we have pro. Do we have pro to W?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, we are gonna have w then as well. We
Say it
aren't
again.
we aren't safe. We aren't safe from our sins. It's not worth worrying about right now. But think about the fact that w is a valid form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so that would get like voix.
It would well, we've done this whole thing of changing this to avoid like Gemini initial S,
Can I
and
posit like something that I don't know. I don't want my calling your language to influence this, but also I think this is kind of an interesting thing. But we can either do like also here, and this is if this is kind of stepping on what you're going to say, just call me out, and I'll just completely ignore it. Either like that, or like potentially depending. Well, no, never mind, because we are in Tethys territory, and I was going to say a gua. But oh, hi George and hi Danielle. Hello, hello. Um, never mind. I'm just gonna say this here to also avoid said I got it. Initial approximate geminates.
it doesn't work because the way that we got out of this is this rule here, right?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Whereas this, if we have a blanket rule of W to V, we'd still end up with a form like what going to, even if you put that there, you would get voix and then voix
Mm-hmm.
and then va.
Okay. No to this. Definitely no to that.
No, I know that we don't want it.
Something here is tangible.
But we've already said that we were thinking of like kua, qua, kva.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is that just kind of like somehow, some way, with this sequence here, or like somehow, some way, just conditionally in front of a rounded vowel, there could be some sort of like dissimulation going on. Because this is in the lingual column, right? This is in some other. It's on the other side of the table. It's going to behave a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
So potentially, like this is fully gung ho. Heck yeah, brother! Let's just do it. I think I'm trying to like. I'm going to
I
like.
think the thing is that if we're gonna have W go to V, I would rather just do it once.
No, I would rather do it once too. I think that's fair. I'm just trying to avoid this somehow in some sort of like creative way, because I don't think.
Well, at the moment we would just get
No,
Bouba
that's
becoming
not happening.
Bouba.
Boo. Boo, Wendy. Terrible. Garbage.
I mean,
Well, go ahead.
I don't know. This is the sort of thing where you can just do sound changes and then say this just reduces to that, right?
I was even gonna say like, well, never. Oh my god, it's been a long day. So many meetings and shit. Never mind. I was gonna say. I was gonna say some cockamamie poop. Some terrible, terrible thing. Do we have any ideas for a poll? And is this a time to kind of like
Get your go back to your go back to the thing to the list of objectives.
This is the list of objectives.
Okay, so let's go through them one by one.
Okay. Val hiatus. How are we doing with that?
We need to stop talking about it.
Okay. Confident changes if needed. We're doing that. We're done with that. Next is to loan in some numbers.
Okay, I think that will be fun, and I think it will bring up some questions.
Yay! I feel like I was like in the Argen, and I'm finally out of it.
So we do want to, on some level, say this is when these things are being learned. So, which is why kind of I know this is the sort of thing where if it was just one of us, or even if it was just the two of us, and we wasn't trying to be entertaining at the same time, you would just kind of work like pick something.
Yes.
I think that we're gonna say like, so Bza roots borrowed now, like earliest.
Yeah, we have to like have, where's a little chart now? Where'd she go?
I'm gonna like, I guess, copy her.
Yeah, just in case. It's better to have redundant.
So do we have ya and were?
I guess not.
Well, we haven't got W to V yet. I think this is where maybe we don't have to know exactly what's happening everywhere. Is W to V happening before or after this borrowing?
I personally believe it should happen before.
Okay. So we don't have W and we don't have Y.
Correct.
I'm going to delete that. Actually, undo, because I'm going to put these all in black. So
yeah. So we know like this is any borrowing phonology, loaning in, specifically at least from Bza.
Okay.
Yes.
So what color are we going to make? Also, we're not doing from Proto Bza.
No, we're not.
I think like a blue, because blue doesn't mean anything right now.
Blue is nice. Blue is different. And blue is unusual.
Okay. So if we go back to the previous polls section, so this is, I don't want to do like a proper poll. So if you go down and we show people quickly, and then I want to make this like this is going to be really weird, but not really weird. I'm making like a table with just 2 sections.
So weird.
Only so that I can easily copy and paste stuff and have it show up next to each other.
That's actually really smart.
Okay, that was faster than trying to retype everything. Okay, will it fit on the screen? No, I'm gonna.
Well, wait, hold on. No, it will. It will. It will. Hold on. Believe my.
Okay, people at home, is this legible?
Very nice.
Can you read this chat? The silence is deafening.
I can read it looking at it, and I'm the viewer.
Okay. Small, but yes. I'm going to make the font size bigger.
It's small, but it's legible.
And I
Jesus,
don't think that everyone will be able to see all of them.
And that is okay.
I don't really mind.
I'm so close. Ooh.
So we're going to call this 1 and this 2. Which one do you want us to learn? Because I think that both of these are valid options.
I think both of these are valid options.
I'm also going to say this now. I think that we could kind of resolve maybe some of our hesitancies about some of our choices just by saying that, like, whichever one of these we pick is definitely going to have an influence on the vowels of
yeah.
Again,
the list is cyclical. Abide by the list. These are 4 articles or 4 tenets.
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to be a little on-demand poll, or are we testing their waters?
Okay, so this is where Jonathan's saying, how would we deal with the, right? I think that, first of all, like, I kind of think it's not worth going through every option for all of the problematic forms in each list right now. If on,
I think we shall
maybe this is worthy of a bigger poll.
I think there's a lot going into this. I'm not going to say nothing that other than, like, I do want to put, like, I'm trying to think what idiom I'm trying to use, but I have a favorite. Screw an idiom. I prefer one over another.
I thought you were going to say 1 over 2, and I was like, that's very full.
No, it might be 2 over 1. I'm not going to say my opinion, and you'll never know until the day of the poll.
Okay.
Again, I'd be a great.
No, because I can see what you voted.
What if I vote at least at your time at like 9:30, like 9:25? You never know. You'll be in Discord. Help! It's still tied, and then I'm stealthily going to be in there and be like, "Oh, I am voted yet."
Okay.
Me.
Okay. So
articles were derived from a fusion of mass nouns and.
Please, can we just focus on this question? I feel like you could tell that we have like even shorter attention spans.
I don't think I possess it because like Remy was playing like literally like I have this like cute little robe thing that has like a hood. He was playing peekaboo, and I swear to God, I didn't know where he was when he shut that hood. I fully believe I do not possess any object permanence at all. Like at all. Like if I can't see it, it ain't there. Make my life easy.
Mm-hmm. So to answer Tinguish's question, these are from an unrelated language, but one which we decided was going to donate the numeral system into the language.
That's correct.
I think it's going to be. I think this is worth a proper poll. The more that I look at it,
yeah, I think we need to explain some choices.
Yeah.
But I think we are, dear God, in concurrence.
So
that this is the table that we. This is the phoneme inventory that we shall be matching these two to. Would you concur with that?
So, I don't know how you want to deal with. I don't feel like we need to keep the previous polls necessarily.
I'm very fine with that. I think at least like the weeks, like I think we should keep, like not these. These can go screw themselves. But oh no, oh gosh. Okay, we need to keep this, right? Like, well, I mean,
I think this is something we should do once we're done.
Okay, this we definitely know that can go away.
So
palpable. This is gonna stay for at least a time being. This has been copied and pasted. It's gonna go screw themselves. Goodbye, your almost lover. I'm going to place that there. This is a crock of shit now. Goodbye, crock of shit.
It's just the whether it's a binding poll or a regular poll, I just need to like have it in writing. So
yeah, just so you guys know, like there is literally no rhyme or reason how we choose. It is completely arbitrary on what becomes the binding and non-binding poll.
No. I think if there's a poll I think is going to be particularly controversial, I would absolutely make it non-binding.
Okay.
So there's a poll of what stage does the Tundra people making this grammatically correct meet the Bza people, and then the options are 1 or 2 to be written up. Okay,
correct.
Next one on our list. In the journal.
Okay, is the articles.
Okay. So,
original small number set. Are we still sold on original small number set?
I don't think it's important right now.
Okay.
I think that can be kind of I don't know what you want to do with it. I don't know what we want to do with it.
I want to draw a little table next to it to mark that we've tabled it.
Okay. You sped past something and now I can't remember. The articles.
The articles.
Indeed. I don't think I'm not gonna try and predict how Jonathan feels about everything. I wanted to talk about animacy.
I like animacy stuff. I love
animacy. I know you like animacy stuff. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I think I'm feeling slightly I'm out of routine. I'm not working tomorrow because I thought that like I was gonna be seeing one of my friends today and tomorrow for Chinese New Year, and then I was going to be seeing David and Jesse, like Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, and then they would be going sometime on Sunday. So I thought I was, oh, and I'm working during the day on Thursday. So I thought I was going to have that. And then my friend, like, we needed to reschedule. And so I'm not as busy as I thought I was going to be, but I think I'm in that headspace a bit like before Christmas, where I am really excited to like see people who I like, but I'm also like marginally terrified by the amount of like planning that I have to do. Okay.
That's fair.
Now I've got that out of my system. Okay. I'm gonna talk through my thought process, and um I want to see what you feel, but I'd like you to like structure your feedback. Okay.
Okay.
So we have decided that we are basing these on nouns, right? So I kind of I had two thoughts,
Two-pronged.
which I think makes it good poll material.
Always.
So actually this is where it would actually be useful to have the we have we just copied and pasted the bit that was relevant.
I did indeed.
Okay, so that stuff we don't need. That can be preserved forever on our Patreon. So yeah, this kind of derivation throws up more questions. This is the big question, right?
Okay.
So I think that there is a valid reason for saying that we have this category of proximate and a category of obviate, right?
Yeah.
And the typical thing in Algonquian languages is that these also would, as I understand it, like there's a variety of things that make something proximate versus obviate, but animacy is a strong one, right?
Yeah.
And these can be used where, say, you have like two cats, you would have like a proximate cat and an obviate cat, and you would say like the cat P likes cat O, right?
Sold.
That's not what I'm suggesting. Like this is basically the system that we have inherited, right?
Correct. It is.
But
this is the cat that we're talking about. This is some other cat that's kind of somewhere else in the picture, but we don't know ish, maybe.
Yeah. But we were leaning into this idea that the proximate tends to pattern as agent, while obviate tends to pattern as patient.
Oh, that's very true. My neck is like Jesus Christ.
And agent tends to pattern animate. Patient tends to pattern inanimate.
Indeed.
/ less animate.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
I hope I'm making sense here.
You are completely making sense.
So,
Following everything.
Then I would say the option one, which I'll call keep it simple, stupid, is basically that we have two. So we keep the binary distinction in the third person between proximate and obviate, proximate, plural, and focal comes from animate groups, obviate from inanimate. This is not sensitive to the noun that the article is.
Modifying.
How do you describe the relationship to noun and article?
Modifier?
Modifying.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really. Is it modifying?
Denoting, referring, referencing.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I got.
Yeah. So
that makes sense.
So this would be like, I previously used it was like herd and pile, right?
Yeah.
So this would basically mean that, like, if it were the cats like the dogs, you would end up with like cat herd prox, dog pile obviate, like, right?
Yeah.
And essentially it would just mean that you can't predict. You wouldn't predict the forms because there wouldn't be that many of them, right? It would essentially mean that the proximate pronoun and the obviate pronoun have distinct plural strategies, and you just learn them, right?
Correct.
Bye-bye.
One. Bye-bye. I didn't see who that was. Bye-bye, Jonathan.
If we have option 2, which would be an animacy sensitive system. Ooh, she's doing gender again. So I don't really know exactly how to feel about this, right?
Yeah.
I think, like, I guess gender/noun class. I don't think that it's as, I think it's too similar to doing the whole Kiki Bouba thing, because agreement at this stage would likely only be article and noun.
Correct.
But it would basically say that, like, you would get a system like cat herd prox, dog herd obviate.
Correct.
Like,
wow. Cat herd prox. Wait.
Catnip or
yeah, nip pile. Like.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes.
These are the two and options. Also, for example, like, I guess the situation where it would be weird is, I'm thinking, like, in a phrase like the rocks brush the ants, like, it's going to get violent, but basically because you need.
Yeah.
So if we're doing animacy,
I
don't know. The theme of the language is Algonquian, right?
Yeah, Jamal Algonquian.
Algonquian.
So in Algonquian, Algonquian.
Algonquian, yeah.
Yeah. The ants would be ants in the obviate.
So the ordering would be like, because in Algonquian languages you also list the nouns in animacy order, right? Because
in some, yeah, but it's
because we're not doing direct inverse, are we?
No, we're not.
No. So
I think because of that, we definitely should do animacy hierarchy ordering here.
I don't want to though, because we already have established in all the okay, Tethys, what's the order of the verb in the noun things? So right now, like we have one the
not Tethys, tinguish.
What?
You said Tethys. It wasn't it? Isn't tinguish? They attach to the verb. Neat.
But no, I wasn't reading a comment.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
It's Tethys's language in the family.
Got it.
And then SOV was basically everyone else. Right? And so we have like an established order of I guess we are marking things more. I think for me, like it's already. I'm gonna say
also, we're like maybe like getting to 10 minutes over. Last little bit, and then I think like we're good. Yes or no?
I think if we want to, if you need to go, I'd say let's leave it here and we can like work something out over chat sometime.
Okay, because I have an idea. I like where this stands here. I think this is a longer discussion that is also going to be influenced by these choices.
But I think that yeah, as I think without knowing what we would do here, this choice is a little bit. I guess if I guess it's like what people are actually voting on, right? I think we can make it a much simpler choice between no animacy distinction versus animacy sensitive. But I feel like we already. I guess it's fine. I
think it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Because it is a big choice. It's just a simple poll.
And if worse comes to worse, this can be the non-binding one. Okay, great.
So, okay.
Okay, all again, I have trivia that I gotta go to. Howdy ho, boo-bye. Do all your happy hunky-dory stuff. We'll probably see you on Thursday somewhere, somehow. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.